Yo, yo, let us get inside and straight up this tower. Okay, so I believe next up we're going to the tower. We just came back here to go to sleep. Oh, are we running against the edge? Oh, I see. Have we hit the no-fly zone? Lynx, what's going on, my man? How you doing? I know, it's been a minute. What's going on? How's life? It's good to see you. Hmm. I think I went down farther than I intended. Oh, yes, enter the. You're making money? Got a couple of girlfriends? Oh, excellent. Well done, man. Congrats on crushing life. Rick Tig, what is going on, my man? All right, this dude. Well, if it isn't Spanky, eager to enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent. It's been slow going, or rather, no going, for the chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. How have I been? I've been good, man. I have been very good. I've been busy recently. I've been trying to shake up my stream schedule a bit. I've been very work has been very busy this week, so it's been nice to sort of kick back tonight and beat the shit out of some environment tonight. Life is good. Maybe I haven't been quite as busy as you. My goodness. All good, right? Say currently I'm golfing. Well, I'm good golfing. Ah, some old faces to lift the spirit, and a couple of new ones besides. Thanks, man. Let me introduce Unai and Doga. They are scholars of ancient Alag sent here by our friends of Valdesian to aid in the investigation. We understand you're having trouble circumventing the tower's defenses. 'Tis our hope that we can be of some small assistance. You just bought a car and you're waiting on being able to buy an apartment. Dude, dang, you are on your way up. You're on your way? Have a nice day? Sounds great, Rick. Go crush him, man. Tell us how you did. If your tires ought to go by, your assistance should prove invaluable indeed. To begin with, let me tell you where we stand. Beyond rises SYRCUS Tower, the principal spire of the structure collectively known as the Crystal Tower. The only way to get inside is through the proverbial front door, the imposing gate you see here. The problem is, we can't get it to open. It's sealed by some mechanism whose workings are an utter mystery to us. Having had no success via more orthodox methods, I went at it with everything from a pickaxe to Magitech cannon. Nothing so much as put a scratch on it. For a blessing, the gate doesn't try to reduce us to ashes like the 8 Sentinels, but that doesn't make it any less effective a security measure. It's fiendishly frustrating in its simplicity. The only clue we have is the elaborate device carved upon it, a man and a woman, respectant, elegant royalty by my judgment. Precisely who these individuals were, we cannot say, nor do we know whether the device actually serves a purpose. Like as not, it is purely decorative. You just want to finish school fast? Yeah. You haven't been going lately because of stuff you've been doing? What's really? Well, that's good that you're going back to school. That's good. That's good to do school, man. School's good. You're thinking to force it, save your strength. It is no use. Just ask the calluses on my hands. Ooh, Red Eye Girl's got something. Rest assured, we do not mean to waste our strength. Indeed. Why would we exert ourselves when the gate will open of its own accord? Ooh, these cocky bastards. Oh. All right, so that worked. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. You just go to skip classes and hang out with your friends, though? Your grades suck shit? Yeah, man, get your grades up. Dude, I'll tell you this. You ever play a game where you rush through the first part of it and then your character sucks and you have to either go back and spend a whole bunch of time re-leveling it or anything like that? It's the exact same fucking thing with school, man. Save yourself a fucking headache. Do the annoying shit now and get it done and be awesome at it, and your life will be so much easier. I don't think any of us expected that to happen. 7 hells, what is this? What did you do? What are you? You don't have the motive. Yeah, no, I get it, man. School is fucking annoying as hell. I totally get it. Piercing the heavens and gathering the light, a symbol of mankind's glory and might. Ooh, a cult meeting. Its virtue guarded by gates impregnable, only to those of royal blood answerable. Exactly as passed down through the legend, I am delighted to see. Ooh, Nero. Beg pardons for interrupting your bewilderment. I couldn't help but notice the remarkable playthings you have acquired. You're looking old, Nero. You're still alive? Then again, you've been having a hard time. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry. That's tough. You are still alive? I thought I killed you. Garland. If I didn't know better, I would say you weren't happy to see me. Ah, but I jest. In light of our recent meetings, you have every right to be wary. But rest assured, I am no longer a threat to you. My legion is for all intents and purposes defunct, and my association with it means a tight noose awaits me back in Garlemald. I've been roaming this land Eorzea, a regular itinerant. In the course of my wanderings, I chanced to catch wind of your latest venture. It sounded positively fascinating, so I decided to come here and join you. After the wrongs you committed, you think us that gullible? Yes. Yes, I do. If you are suspicious of my intent, 'tis only my just deserts, but I am determined to make amends. As a gesture of goodwill, I will share with you what I know, starting with these two odd characters. Holy shit. Yordell is already aware the Crystal Tower was the symbol of ancient Alag's might and prosperity. Entry was permitted only to royalty and a few select individuals. According to the records I have unearthed, only royal blood can open the gate. In other words, the Emperor and his progeny were living keys. You mean to say these two are descended from Alagan royalty? Yes, I think it does. I suggest nothing so glamorous. To put it plain, they are imitations of royalty, living keys born of Alagan ingenuity. Oh. Clones, I believe, is the name your creators gave your kind. Is that not so? Oof. Have a great life, bro. Oh. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Lynx. I appreciate your support. I will never give up. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love. And you too, man. I hope things go well for you. Sounds like they are. It would seem that the time for concealment has passed. Ah, good call. Pray, accept our apologies. It was not our intent to deceive. We simply wish to avoid causing undue alarm by prematurely making what many would consider deranged claims. If it please you, let us return to the Eight Sentinels. There is much more to tell. This is some weird stuff going down. Very well. Tell us more. Seven hells, do you seriously mean to follow us around? I've seen you naked, Sid. Come, Garland, you know me better than to think that I spoke in jest. What more will it take for us to be reconciled? A gift, perhaps? An Allegan tombstone. It holds the information I just shared with you, and a deal more besides. It used to be the jealously guarded property of the 14th Legion. It's yours now. I wish you joy of it. I look forward to working together, old friend. You rotten bastard. I don't know why you're here. If you are ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader Rembros may wish to be present. Well, let's get him. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize again. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you will have already gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Valdesian. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed, given life through Allegan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created, and more specifically, what it is that you now seek to do? Answering your questions requires that we revisit Allegan history. Pray, bear with us. History lesson time. The Allegan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood tall as the symbol of Allegan pride. Parents took their children there, that they might learn how the nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. Its decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allegan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to the wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Allag to greatness. Amon was his name, and he believed that the ailing empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father, you cannot mean Emperor Zandel. None other. As part of his experiments, Amon created clones of the emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Unai and Doga. Historical texts mention the reign of two Allegan emperors named Zanda. It was commonly believed the second was the namesake of the first. After all, such a custom is not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. To think that the two were in fact one and the same. Xander returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more, and true to Amon's prediction, the emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. Would that he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the emperor desired to bring the entire world under Allegan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing that he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Xander turned his sights toward a forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Oh, got it. Darkness again? Seven hells. What is it with the megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? At least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Cardlons. Alas, Emperor Zende is very much alive. Within SYRCUS Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy that not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment this shortfall, Dalamund was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. Our miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. In the blinking of an eye, the mighty Allegan Empire was laid to waste. Yet, as even the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Amon, now Emperor Zendi's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state they were to remain until time was ripe to awaken. Eris came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the Earth. Its descent triggered the seventh umbral calamity, in the wake of which Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Xande awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambitions realized. Tis for no purpose but to put an end to Xanda's madness that we exist. This is the mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, the true Une and Doga. Fearing what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluded that we alone could not overcome Xanda. We struck out to find a worthy ally. It has taken years, but our search is finally over. Just no ordinary man who cut a path through the labyrinth of agents. With you as our champion, Spanky Spankerson, we are confident we can end Xander's dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now why you knew about the students of Baldessian, among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So what will we do, Spanky? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. Let's do it. We fight. It has been our mission to recover the long-lost knowledge of the Allegan civilization, but what worth is that knowledge if it means subjecting the realm to peril? Truth be told, it pains me to think the tower's secrets may become lost to us, but the greater good must ever come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends Une and Doga, living, breathing Allegans. And so I hereby declare a change in Noah's objective. Henceforth we shall direct all efforts towards sealing off SYRCUS Tower. Its dark secrets must never know the light of day. Frankie, as you did for us with the Labyrinth of the Ancients, I would have you enter the structure, eliminate hostile elements. Suffice it to say this includes Emperor Xander himself. Meanwhile, the rest of us shall examine ways to isolate SYRCUS Tower from the outside world. To work then. Wait, there's something I must know. My right eye is like yours. Does this mean... You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allegan Eye, you called it, but to us it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs in your line, but I'm disinclined to think it a coincidence. But you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth. Pray, have patience. All will be revealed in due time. My apologies if I've given you cause to worry. I am quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there has been much for me to think on. But now is the time for action, not idle thoughts. SYRCUS Tower awaits us. Let's do it. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Xander himself included. This will afford us a chance to seal out the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Lyman, take the lot of ye. Ye'd have me believe there's not a single piece of evidence in this entire god's-forsaken hamlet. Who might you be, an adventurer come on behalf of old Trackret? Who said I was looking for help anyway? Trackret said? It's clear skies and smooth sailing here. I was just about to file my report to. Yeah, I ain't fooling no one. Good tons of saltpeter's been snatched from our lands and like that. Oh, we'll come back to that. Given the scope of the act, we believe it was a coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with this... Oh, we'll come back. Thought we could get through it. Nice. I think we're having an earthquake. Well, we're definitely having an earthquake. You fight valiantly, mortals, but to no avail. Absolute darkness draws nigh. Soon it will be unleashed and return to nothingness. Oh. Oh. The Guardian's breastplate of maiming. And a wind-up onion. Circus Tower complete. The orchestrion can be used to change the music in your state or in-room. Those can be obtained. Oh, I see. But what if this power could be ours? Spanky. You did it! You defeated Emperor Xander. Empires may rise and fall, but man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Truly, you are the champion we had hoped for, Spanky Spankerson. With Emperor Xander now at eternal rest, his dark legacy may be undone. Uh-oh. What are you playing at now, Nero? In case you haven't noticed, Garland, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. There are two ways that we may seal off SYRCUS Tower, either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must needs attend to a task. That distortion, what is it? The power that Sanda sought to obtain comes from the void. The world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of that power was none other than the armies of the Void Sent. Void Sent feed on ether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, Xander entered into an unholy covenant. He would open a gate through which the Void Sent could freely enter our world. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of the Emperor's lineage, Une and I must believe that we can annul it. By his blood, Xander sealed his dark pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, Doga. Finally, we may fulfill our purpose. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, be still, my beating heart. For a moment I feared this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even the ultimate weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting. And so Meracadia is brought into the fold. Soon all the world shall be united under Allegan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void, bereft of light and warmth. Though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So let there be nothing. Harvest more power, that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come and engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. Spanky, pull yourself together. Is there no end to them? What the hell is happening? My face. Not now, damn it. Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. I don't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them, a void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Doga. I found it. Without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine. Nero! The covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Oh, charming. Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let us return to the find and consult Rambrose. All this happened within the tower? God's preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exist myriad kinds of void set. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. 'Twould seem that Xandis sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. Is there no way to save them? I will not lie to you, Master Garland. The situation is bleak. The void scent can enter our world. Instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends still live. Damn it, I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Unai. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that is not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides, cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Ende's Dark Covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Braha, ever since meeting Une and Doga, you have not quite been yourself. Tell me true. All well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know that only there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me the truth of our eye rest with Aleg. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. Aye, and that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain that he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Rogan and I are our comrades. We cannot fail them. I shall consult experts and literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Let's do it. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient when dealing with the void. One cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray, rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, Specky. Mark my words. Ah, Spanky, it is good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Une, Doga, or Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into SYRCUS Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Xande. But you, Spanky, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor has sealed a binding covenant with his terrible void scent known as the Cloud of the Darkness. Even as Doga and Une labored to annul this contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them and Nero out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower acts upon Emperor Xande's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with royal blood of Alag. 'Tis a most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious, according to Allegan tombstones Nero presented us. During the golden age of Alag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they had such a technology, Aemon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the cloud of darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Xande's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the latter would suffice. But then, what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like to the one that destroyed Alag. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal this rift shut after them. Mercifully, not at all our news is quite so bleak. It's true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use SYRCUS's power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. Yes. We have heard this is possible. From a man of the Thaumaturge's Maids Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters, and with Master Garlon working to create said portal, the preparations are well underway. Here comes the man himself. Did he leave? Was he not here? Spanky, just the man we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garlon, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready. Though attaching the damnable thing to SYRCUS Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got. But it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides. And do hurry, Spanky. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? Yes. Oh, I can't go down here. Spanky, I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? Almost ready. SYRCUS Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom. But it should be fine. Really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal. Then we'll see if we can't get open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Emperor Zande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Alag's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Alagan civilization had lived on, and a just emperor still sat on that throne. How different would our history be? Much further would we advanced? Unfortunately, there's no stopping Xande and his ambition. There were those who tried. Xande's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took upon the sword against Alag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened destruction. Just as they moved towards Alag's heart for the kill, Xande lashed out in anger and frustration as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Xande desired that a great rift be open to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power, held within Dalamud, to be emptied into SYRCUS Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. SYRCUS was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I had learned of its cause from Une and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Xande to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allagan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and learn only half of what you know. Mayhap. It is strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yes? Oh, Biggs, you are ready. Ready and raring to open that void gate, Chief. We reckon the machine's up and running. She'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. All right, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Ah, Rift of the World of Darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the Dark Realm, but the gate's still not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the Void Gate stays open. As will the sons of Saint Koinak. This rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves Spinky. My friend, 'tis a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray, lead the adventurers beyond the rift. Do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades, but you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders again. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. Might I have a moment of your time, Spanky? There is a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. Spanky, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, 'tis a trait seen only amongst Allegan royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. As much Doka himself admitted. But what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I'm consumed with remembering something ancient, but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the selfsame ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with Alleg. Mayhap what I wish to remember and these words are related. Mayhap not, but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Very well. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. Use the duty finder to enter the world of darkness. Very well. Okay. Oh no. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Ugh. Damn it. Hey, what's up, Chill? How you doing? Like green light zone when it goes off. Don't be in the roulette zone when it goes off. Was that all of us? Oh, is this the hardest one? Yeah, I've been noticing this. I've died many times so far. You're staying on the red one for first, you're staying on the white one next time. And just keep an eye out for the debuff, huh? Alternating black and white and avoided the roulette, but I didn't stick around in circles enough. Kill hourglasses. And don't look at him when the red eye is up. Okay. Oh, I see. So now we're in the... So I'm in the red side that time. Do I need to go stand in the circles? Okay. Probably doesn't hurt. Oh, shit. If I do get doomed, go to the glowing forest spot. Okay, perfect. Did I get doomed? Okay, so now we're on the blue side. Oh, no worries, man. I was also sort of more just screaming at the world in general. Oh, I didn't notice my doom up at the top, and I didn't get there fast enough. Oops. Hmm. Oh no! Okay, I got it that time. Okay. Woof. Sweet lord, that was intense. It's beautiful here. Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn him. I just ran into a wall. Hmm. Everyone's being super PMA in the chat, which is very nice. Oh, fuck me. Oh no! Oh, the live letter. Oh, I heard that they were talking about that. This is like the announcements of what's coming up. Sweet. Anything juicy so far? Oof. Oh my. That was intense. Oh no. Oh. Wow. I must have been on fire for a minute. Like, actually on fire. It looked like I was just about to die. Step on spots when they glow. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm not with my team. Where am I? Inside. What a ride. This whole level is so beautiful too. Like this is really cool. Yeah, so choose then puddle. Oh, then stand in it. That seems to be on it, huh? Oh, you shrink and then go inside the stomach? Oh, so you want to go inside. Oh, no kidding. Okay. Oh, oops. Oh, hello. Oh, we never made it inside. That's all right. Well, we'll have to come back and do this one. That was fun. Who disturbs the gloom? Ah, mortals from the realm of light. You have not stumbled here without purpose. I am the cloud of darkness. The covenant is everlasting. All mortals before the flood of darkness will sink lifeless into the void. Okay. Stay out of the mid during the main part of the fight. Dark clouds will need to be beaten standing in them. Oh, okay. Going there will be cages. We need to go in. Okay. We did it. Time to repair. No, I want this. I want a need on this. Ugh. Rip. Where in the seven hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Doga, Une, can you hear me? Nero. Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? Yeah, Gra, I kind of like Gra, this spunky chap. Oh, look at Nero. I don't blame you for missing my company. Thank the 12. Are you alright? As alright as can be expected. Renee has simply passed out. But you look like you've been taken. Nero, by the gods, what's happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place to entry to his body. Now the darkness claws at the very ether of his form. Would that we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Zande's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Allegan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from the other void scent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply couldn't let harm befall you here. Oh, so you are just using us. Let's just leave you here. Une, you're awake. Where? You're safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose. Mortals, you've dared to challenge me and now must feel my wrath. I would have killed you. Did you think to destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst the cloud can barely hold her form, maybe we can sever Zande's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the Crystal Tower and this foul place once and for all. Benki, Graha, you must flee? You and Doga mean to stay here? This is madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the Crystal Tower. Ooh, Graha's got some powers. What is this trickery? Your blood. You too gain protection from Zande's blood. Grahatia, you are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. 'Tis a gift you have inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. Oh, I had thought time would consume all of Alag that was. That a man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of elegant technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allegan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. For evil, of course. Become a Lassie. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Its effects will be but ephemeral. It will bolster the Allegan presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by fate to Allag. Our part in this journey is to bury Zande's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Une and Doga's purpose, what we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will remain, even if our bodies are lost. Hmm. Oh, he's got two red eyes now. You must leave us as well, Nero. I'm sorry we could not live up to your expectations. What, he's gonna go back like that? I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Doga, Unai, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Spanky, Nero, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent children of light. No, you shall not escape us. Here, Zende's blood-stained dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. It grows faint, and the bridge between realms grows more fragile by the Covenant's annulment. If that light dies, we are stranded here. Hurry. Nero, no, you must move. Leave me. I don't need you. If I die here, it'll be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alag. I am Nero Tolskeva, the man who will yet outdo Alag and Garland. That was what you hoped to? May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you. Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. But how did... So those damn clones did it after all. Now, onwards. Ah! No. You owe me, hero. As he drops him. The hells I do. You are returned unharmed. Thank the gods. When that void gate started to close, I had never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running around like madmen, trying to keep the gate open. And then the chief actually went and dived in. But if you're all sick... Hmm? Where are Une and Doga? They're not... dead. I see. I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. This is not true, my friend. Une and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Graha. Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good. Then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. I understand your instinct, Rambrose, but please give us a moment to rest. I'm weary to the bone, and Nero and Spanky are both emerged from a long battle. Of course, you have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for spell and repair to St. Poinox's find. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Spanky. What that I could have been more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Une's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yeah, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray, oh, go ahead. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer, Spanky. Last fate dictates I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia, and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now, finally, 'tis my time to see it realized. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it there tonight. We'll go back to the sanctuary. We've done quite a bit. We'll do some more of this over the weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. We'll talk to you probably tomorrow.